Yo, what's bracking YouTube? It's Cloudlime here for another net video, actually hosted by me, Cloudlime, your favorite Cactus Challenge competitor. Alright, we're getting into a Skywars game here. I'm recording this live on camera. We're gonna be learning about what point of view 3 contestants, or just how would they rank in a hot dog speed eating competition. I know this is a question a lot of you have been asking for, so I'm here to answer it. I know none of those other net video creators just have not been covering this topic that I know my fans have been dying for. So we're going to be talking about it now. So for our number 8 spot in this competition, our last place placer, I'm going to be putting Chris. Now, some may say, why Chris? Why would you put Chris in that number 8 spot? And to be honest, I don't really know that much about Chris. He was only in like 3 episodes of Point of View 3, and to be honest, he didn't really make much of an impact on me. He didn't place that well. I didn't really get that much out of him. I don't really know much about him. So this is kind of going in as more of a filler spot, really, just because I don't know that much about him. So he's just not going to be placing very high on this list. Now, for our next pick, I'm going to be going with numbers. Now, numbers might not be the pick you all were thinking about, but seeing with his performance in POV3, I'm going to be saying he's in the number 7 spot, just because he seems like quite a stand-up dude, but I don't know, he just doesn't seem like he would be able to stomach that many of those sweet dogs. Really. Tell me in the comments what you think, really. I'm not sure about this one, but it's just kind of what came to me in my heart, really. So numbers will be going in that number 7 spot. God. And now for our number 6 spot, I'm honestly gonna be, I'm gonna say it. I'm putting Drew in that spot. Baseball Drew, he's going in the number 6 spot. To be honest, Drew seems like quite a cool guy. I know him a bit. He seems pretty awesome. And to be honest, he doesn't seem like the type of guy to really keep going with something when he knows he probably won't win. For example, there's quite some gobblers on this list, but I don't think Drew would kind of waste his time doing something he probably won't win, just because, yeah, there's just some of these guys on the list. My God. So that's why I think I'm putting him in the number 6 spot. I don't think he would do bad. I just think he would probably not give it that much of a time and not really care that much, because he's a pretty cool guy, you know. Now for number 5, I'm gonna be going with Toast. Actually, you guys might know Toast. Big guy, famous, winner of the Cactus Challenge, winner of SM4, runner-up in the NOR games, best friends forever. Oh, that's good. Well, I think Toast's reasoning is quite similar to Drew's, to be honest. They're both cool guys, and you know, Toadot, Captain Luffy of our GSC One Piece Club. I just don't think he'll make it that far. Obviously, he's proven himself as quite the make it far in many game shows, including POV 3. But I don't know. He just doesn't seem like he would do that well in this kind of gobbling contest. Although he could prove me wrong. Toast, comment down below, thinking what place you would think you'd get. I want to hear your thoughts. I know you're watching this probably. If you're not, that's just really funny. Sorry, I'm gaming really hard. To be honest, in the next spot, hypothetically, if there were to be a number 4 spot, hypothetically, in theory, it would be Explosam. Explosam was the runner-up in POV3, and you know, he might explode the competition a bit if you catch my drift. But to be honest, I don't know, I'm saying to be honest a lot, but I don't think he'll be crossing into our top 3. But he will best the likes of Chris, Numbers, Drew, and Toast. So I don't have much to say here. I just think it just feels right. It feels in my heart that it's just in my heart that I know my man Explosam, that rhymed, will be placing number 4 in this hot dog speed eating competition, this glizzy goblin competition. That sounded so stupid. Alright, for our number 3 spot, we're getting into the top 3. And this top 3 is quite intense. We're going to be going with our number 3 spot, Remote Birch 5. Remote's a pretty cool guy. Remote's a pretty cool guy, like I was saying. To be honest, I think you would make it pretty far. Obviously, being in this number 3 spot, you gotta be a good gobbler to get up here. And I think a remote could pack a lot in there. Not that I know, but I just think remote wouldn't give up. This guy, am I right? Anyway, I think remote could pack a lot of punch. I think he'll just make it pretty far. I don't think he's the type to give up pretty easily. So I think he's gonna be taking this number 3 spot. So we've reached our top 2, our final 2, if you were so inclined to say. And some loyal POV3 fans might realize who this final 3 is, or final 2, I mean, because they're literally the only contestants remaining. It's Jolts in our second top. Obviously, it kind of spoils number 1, which is Savika, but knowing in our tie, knowing Jolts, you guys know Jolts, you know that guy. You think he could probably gobble quite a lot, and really pack it. I know I said that with remote, but I think I don't know. Jolts could go crazy on it, and to be honest, I think Jolts will be taking the number 2 spot. Once I host this POV3, once I'm obviously when I become rich off my own game show, I'll invite all the POV3 contestants to come compete in a gobbling competition, and it'll be incredible, really. Everyone's gonna love it, and then they're gonna post it to YouTube, and I'll be more popular than Dream, really. So, and I think Jolts is gonna be making pretty far in that competition. This is really just my future sight, honestly. And now for our final spot, which really play the funny sound. Come on, post me, edit it in. It'll be really funny. Woo, da, 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 da. It's Savika. Now, some of you really probably didn't expect this one, and you know, I would be right with you, to be honest. Savika, not the one you would probably be expecting to win this competition, but you know, I've talked to him quite a few times, and he just seems like the type who could just go off. He just seems like the type who could just pack so much in that belly and just go crazy with it. If you were to hypothetically host a competition like this, I think he would just go off, to be honest. How's this guy still alive? I'm sorry. I know it's ruining the vibe of this incredible video that I'm recording, but I know this day. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna be disappointed in me after you see this horrible video. I'm so sorry. Well, I want to hear your thoughts, really. I don't know, Savika just seems like the type who could really, despite being eliminated pretty early in POV3, I think he could just really stuff it in, just really go crazy. Probably like, he'll set like the world record for the most hot dogs ever eaten, ever. Like bigger than the collective hot dog union, which I just made up. To be honest, I really think Savika could do it and crush the dreams of all the haters. Dream joke. Dream. I really think Savika could go crazy on it and just really achieve something which has never been achieved before, of becoming the greatest POV Glizzy Gobbler.